trying, y'all. I was trying. Let's do one more because it's fun. But hi, friends. Happy Sunday. How are we? I love seeing so many people in the chat. And I love seeing all the little avatars today. I'm not sure if they repeated from last time or not. They might have. Oh, we already got balance. Dang it. I don't know if that's even a word. It's a word in French, Spanish. We already got clean. Dang it, we got cane at the same time. Boo! Oh, not me, not asking me to approve camis. You know what? It's in there, so it works. And this is why we don't put this on TikTok. LOL. Do we do lane? We did lane. Acne is good. Everyone is so much better at this than me. Did we do clan? No, we did clan. Ah! Every time I think I have one, I don't have it. Great job, everybody. Great job, team. I should have been using that time to say hi to everybody. Wow. Hi, Ray. Hi, Deandria. Hi, Riley. Hi, Comedy. Hi, Cami. Hi, Levi Ackerman. Hi, Kaya. Look at us go. I love seeing so many people yapping and participating in that. It makes me so happy. Hi, Avani. Hello. D&D was canceled? No. What a way to end the weekend. RIP. That's tragic. I'm trying to enjoy my last day of calm because, like, yesterday I did a whole, like, Mother's Day with my mama. We went to the botanical gardens. I got lunch with her and my dad because, Mr. Bestie's family is visiting next weekend, so I won't have time to do stuff with my own mother, so I wanted to prioritize that yesterday. And then today's like my last day because all next week I'm busy, and then the week after that I am busy with a massive work project that I'll be out of town for part of. And then, yeah, it's Mother's Day. Mr. Bestie's family's in town. We're doing a work baby shower for one of my really close work friends. She's like a big sister to me, so I'm very excited about that. That's this week. And it just starts getting crazy. So May is a busy month for me. So I'm gonna need y'all's patience with me and not seeing a whole bunch of me. So after today, I might be able to stream Thursday, and then that will probably be it for a hot minute because of everything I've got going on. Movie night was so much fun. So much fun. If y'all missed movie night, we watched Twilight on Friday night in Discord chat, and it was a hoot and a holler. And I would like us to do all 5 movies. So we might, I don't know if we'll do it every month, every other month. There will probably be times that some of the mods can be there and I can't, but I think we might try to schedule that. I don't know. It was hilarious. The yapping was great. Twilight is the best yapping movie. When am I streaming Pokopia? A great question. As soon as we finish our current Stardew save, which I want to prioritize a bit more. Right introduction to Twilight, and it was Comedy's first time watching Twilight, so it was a 10 out of 10. If Autumn comes in, I need her to know that I'm still laughing about that freaking joke. Like, I was cackling, and I want to retell it if she pops in. So anyway, join our next movie night. It was so fun. You still haven't watched Twilight. What are you people doing? It's a classic. It's a classic. How's everyone's weekends? What are we up to? What have we been doing? What are we doing for the rest of the day? The next one, I'm not totally sure. I don't know if we're gonna do it every month, every other month, probably Friday nights. That seems to be my best evening for my availability, but there might be times that the community, I would love this community to prosper even when I'm not available, and it can just become like a great place for everybody to like hang out and do things that like the mods can be there, but I might not always have to be there if I can't make it. Because I know there's tons of communities that like people just hang out in, and I love that, and that's my dream. Kai, you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry. Your phone was dead the entire movie night because you were in Cincinnati. That's a bummer, but I hope Cincinnati was fun. I've heard Cincinnati's a cool city. But we are gonna play, as you can tell by all the avatars, we're gonna play some Animal Crossing today. I want to keep working on the layout. On Thursday, we worked a lot on the paths and getting that to look right. So, a 5-story bookstore. You could host a Thunderfolk night if there's people that want to play. Oh, that'd be so fun, comedy. Oh my gosh, get a little group that can play that together, because you play it on your phones, right? As long as you have it. That's such a cool concept. But yeah, we are gonna keep working on this island. It's not a villager hunting day. But we're starting to make, I keep saying this every time, like, we're starting to make some good progress on the layout, I feel like. Hang on. Let me get my screen a little more organized. Okay. But yes, if you haven't joined us in a minute, we are working on our Animal Crossing, or no, Stardew Valley themed Animal Crossing Island. It is coming together. Today I want to work more on the custom paths. I'm wondering if this is too many little, like, extra pieces, if it doesn't feel organic having, like, 3 of the weed and dirt and gravels in a row, if I should maybe make this one something else. But I think today is a path fencing day. The good news is we're down to our last 2 villagers that we need. So I feel like things are starting to take form. Maybe figure out how I want to decorate. And if it's too quiet, let me know. Figure out how to decorate around Harvey and Pierre's area. Now that we have Muffy, we can customize Muffy's house to look somewhat like Pierre's, but we'll do our best. You're always a sloth? I mean, Ray was fuchsia for a hot minute, constantly. How are the cardboard cutouts gonna look after the island is done? Are you gonna leave them? What do you mean, the cardboard cutouts? Like, these are definitely being left. The idea with these is that, for the most part, you use, stalls and then vinyl boxes behind them to try and kind of fill in the middle. It's not perfect, but it's kind of like the best system we've got. Hi, Sienna. What time is it? It is almost 3:30 in the afternoon for me. And I just put Pierre there because I thought it was fun. Look at me finally getting my lurk alert to work right. Speaking of being stuck on the same, little avatars on the bottom of the screen. Ray, when we were villager hunting last week, we found Fuchsia, and I was like, where are you? Your favorite. That is Harvey. I just kind of threw him there for funsies. I don't know if I'm going to keep him. There are cutouts of every single character in the game if I really wanted to put them down. It's this one. Yeah, let me know how the audio is in the game. If either any platform needs me to turn it up, let a girl know. Hi, Sherry. Did I say it's Pierre? It is, in fact, Harvey. Listen, my brain's not totally functioning. I think step one is I want to change Muffy's house to look like some form of what Pierre's is supposed to look like. Sienna, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Oh, hello. Shush, TikTok. I've been really on my cake pop watching journey. I don't know why. I really like watching people make little treats on TikTok. I find it very fascinating. Let's talk homes. I've never even heard of cucumber Gatorades, Kaya. It's coming from the screens. So, Levi Ackerman, when you redeem your patches point, a little calico cat image pops up on screen on the purple app, and it meows at the same time. So, that's your reminder, everybody, to redeem your patches points if you haven't. Who did I click on? Okay. I was worried I already clicked on somebody. We want to work on Muffy. I have unlocked the hotel, but we're not doing anything with it because we are working on a very themed island. And as long as you don't decorate even the first room in the hotel, no visitors can arrive. So I'm kind of, it's there, but I'm not touching it. Nope, it is not your cats. It is the digital cat. Live and Elena, thanks for the follows. I'll probably make the inside of Muffy's look like a grocery store. Okay, let me look up again my favorite map. So I can see the exterior. It's peach and orange. I don't know how that's gonna work, but you kind of like that it's a free version of the DLC, and that's I totally agree with that. I don't love the DLC personally. I just kind of get bored with it. It could be that one. I feel like most of the houses I feel like fit this vibe. They have a red roof. That one could work. One of those two. What kind of siding do we have? I'm not surprised there's not like a peach siding option. I wonder if I change to like, does that change my wall options? I could maybe do that one. That's kind of peach. Yeah, we might do that one. And then roof-wise, we do. Is there like a? That's kind of it. That might be the closest we get to. And then let me do blue doors. I wish there was a double door option. forgot there's plenty more options, but what if we do like a... I think that's the color we want to go with. So either that one, maybe this one. I'm gonna go with that one. I don't really like either. No. That one looks weird. We'll go with this one. Okay. There's nothing really to put on the door that's good. Nope. Okay, we're good. I'm happy with that. Hi, Nova. I'll come back for that some other day. Some other time. Try a dark brown like the... I don't know what that means. Try a dark brown like the bottom of the house. The bottom of Pierre's house? Hi, Sergio. Hello. Welcome in. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Maybe I'll make some custom signs. Did I ever do Bones' house? No, I need to work on Bones' too. I'll probably want to make it the same roof color then. Which I think will work. I'll have to do that one tomorrow. Might put a tree here. Because I have plenty of trees in my pockets. Well, I don't have plenty, but I have 2. Hi, Layla. Because I think... Let me look at my custom paths. I want to get some idea of how I want to make this look. Let me turn on the little map that I'm working on so you all can see what I'm working with. Start a map. Because I've got these. I've got this 2 spacer one, and then I've got also someone made it into 1 with also a bulletin board. So I could do... I don't know how I'd do it. Because Pierre's would have to be... They basically go above each other. This is not smart. Hi, Briar. I'm trying to think of the best thing to put those on. What I might have to do is I might have to do a tall one for Pierre so it doubles it, and then put a small one right in front of it for this one. Which now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have put Muffy's house a row back. It's okay. Abby and Keys of Time, thank you both so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. You have Animal Crossing, but you haven't started playing. Any tips? That's amazing. I love that you're about to play the game for the first time. If you are not someone that wants to time travel or anything or mess with your game system, totally understand. But also, I would suggest, the way I can't get over there and pick up those weeds. It's fine. Critter catching when you dig up, you'll see critter catching and fishing is going to make a lot of money for you. When you see the glowing like spots in the ground and you dig up bells, plant more bells back in and it'll replenish into a money tree. That's really helpful. No, I don't. I forget. I like that you can now do the bulk crafting and everything and you don't need your materials in your pockets, but it does annoy me that I have to get the items out that I'm trying to craft in order to do it. Like, why can't I just access everything in my storage and call it a day? You can't visit me today, unfortunately. I am saving the dream address code for this until it's mostly finished. Layla, I don't. I really wish I did. I'm so sorry you're going through a breakup. I unfortunately... I'm engaged to the one person I've dated, so I don't really have tips. Not trying to flex. Hi, Ash. I really wish I did. I'm so sorry. I kind of said, I don't want to look. I said, I'm good. Unfortunately for me, Tom will not let me forget it, Mr. Bestie. And he's like, wow, you really lucked out. I'm like, shut up. I wanted to grab, I've got panels wherever they are. You're almost done with your first island ever. You're a chronic restarter. I get it. I totally get it. Okay. So let's do a brown and a brown. Let's try that. I feel like it's just gonna take up so much space. Ash, you're the same way. Your first serious relationship in high school turned into marriage. That's awesome. I like went on a few dates, but I never like had a relationship. And then I hit 26, went on a date and I said, I'm good. So I want to do that, and then I'll probably do something similar with these for the saloon, I would imagine. But they're just going to take up so much space. I might hate this, but that's okay. I have 670 custom patterns, or customization kits, so it's fine. I am live on TikTok, the Purple app, and the Red app. So if you're new here, I do co-stream. I am multi-streaming on multiple platforms. I am working on getting the chat so it's on all the platforms, but if you watch over on Purple app or Red app, you can see a live scrolling of the full chat from all three platforms, but most of the chat is happening on TikTok and Purple app. Where am I going? Wrong way. In theory, it's gonna stick out so far. Well, maybe not. It looks kind of dumb. Maybe it'll change once it changes houses, like layouts. Dating is horrible these days with all the apps. Yeah, Mr. Bestie and I actually met on one of the apps, so it's not all bad. But I went into it like bored one day, scrolling, not really looking, and then we went on a date and it was great. There's definitely plenty of horror stories, though, to go with those. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do some more panels, because I've got an idea that I wanted to implement with the road. And maybe we'll make the road for the bus while we're here. don't have any black panels, do I? Just brown. Have I really only grabbed brown panels? Things I need, I still need a rock climbing wall gym at some point to put with the kids area. I need to make a list of things. I need more barrels. Don't need more wheat, don't you worry, but will I grab them if I see them? Probably. And then simple panels that are black, but I can just take some of these and change colors. I almost wonder... I want to make a horse stall at some point. I don't know how it's going to work, but... And I don't really have the room for it on my farm, but that's kind of a thing that I thought I could do. Yeah, I'm going to grab a couple of these. I think I need 4 of them, probably. I'll take some of each color. Let's go see our favorite island, Harvey's Island. Because I also probably need some more shrubs. The problem is I need shrubs that don't bloom in spring. No, it did not. It must have gotten blocked. Wait. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. If you're playing Tomodachi Life, it's better to not time travel on this Switch because there's a 24-hour penalty where you can't even play. Interesting. I have not played Tomodachi Life yet. I probably won't. Unless it goes on like crazy sale. It's just not one that I think I can get a lot of hours out of with like my capacity for gaming right now. My backlog of other games is so long. There are a few games that definitely penalize you. So that's good to know. I know, I do time traveling pretty much only on my Switch OLED now, because that's the only thing I use this Switch for, is our custom islands. So I can still time travel and not worry about it messing up my other games. Because I've heard it can mess with Hello Kitty, I've heard it can mess with Dreamlight Valley. And I think I had heard something about not time traveling for Tomodachi Life, so that's good to know. If you guys are wanting any items, I see those of you in the chat over on TikTok about, like, items and dodo codes and stuff. If you, want a great place to put those conversations is in our Discord. If you haven't joined, you should. It's called Steph's Besties. It's linked in my bio. And we have chats in there for Nintendo friend codes and Animal Crossing. You can put your dodo codes in there. So if you'd rather not do that in a public chat, you can do it over in the Discord. But you guys should just join the Discord anyway, because it's a really great community. Just this last Friday, we did a movie night with the community, and it's a great place to get notified when I go live and my schedule for the week, and just chit-chat about all of our favorite things. Yeah, no, some games, Chaotic Ray can still detect that you have time traveled, whether you set it back or not, because my understanding with Hello Kitty is if it detects you've time traveled, you can't do any of the special events. Hi, Meg. Like, you can't do any of the, like, time-based events, the holidays or anything like that. Now, what flowers do you have? I think these are the ones I've been using, so I'm gonna just get a million of these. Maybe I'll get some of the white ones, just in case. You're back from jail. Welcome back from jail. I feel like I need 100,000 of these. I came prepared today knowing that in the next couple hours this room is going to get really toasty, so I've already turned the fan on to try and push the heat out of the room as soon as possible so I don't roast in like 2 hours. What is the map at the bottom? That is, Miley, the map that we are attempting to build and recreate in Animal Crossing. So that is the map of Stardew Valley, and that is the theme of our Animal Crossing island. So we are essentially trying to recreate the Stardew Valley map that you play in the game, in this game. So we have a bunch of villagers that are supposed to represent different characters in the game, and the idea is that you can explore the Stardew Valley game in Animal Crossing. And if you've never played Stardew Valley, I really recommend it. It's an incredible, incredible game. We stream it on Mondays at 6 p.m. Central, so you should join us. I'm not sure I can stream tomorrow, because I think I have an after-work thing. But most other Mondays, we stream Stardew Valley. I'm gonna buy a bunch of these now, too. So I'm using the same shrub for everything, so I need to switch it up. And the hibiscus ones, I don't like the leaves on, because they look kind of like holly leaves. I say that as I have a hibiscus plant in real life. And those are accurate. Okay, that'll be enough for now. Thanks, Leif! That did not take up as much spots as I thought it would. Okay. Oh, I forgot. We can now open this. What was my first Animal Crossing? I've only played New Horizons and Wild World on the DS. I never had a 3DS, so I didn't have New Leaf, and I never got City Folk for some reason. I think I just liked it as a handheld game. I didn't like it as much on like a console, like when we had GameCube, or I think what was City Folk on Wii. And it just never even occurred to me to get this game on Wii. You've played Stardew but lost interest when you started Animal Crossing. That's fair. I love both. I guess I'll just do this. I'm realizing I don't have the pattern I want right now. I wish I could just... Well, maybe I'll just... Honestly, I might do that. No one will know the difference. I don't think. If I have to customize it later, I have to customize it later. We could also work on the, maybe we make the little mouse cart today. I could work on the, I haven't done anything with the forest yet. There's so much to do. Everywhere I look, there's something new to work on this freaking island. The next update needs to have bulk working with Cyrus, because this is obnoxious. I forgot I made an extra one randomly. I don't even know, now that I'm thinking about it, if this is gonna work that well, but it's fine. Let me get a new haircut while we're here. The thing with Harriet is that I hate 2/3, if not 90% of the hair options that she gives you. Why are every single one of them awful except the pigtail one? This one is not that bad. No, thank you, but I do like having the option. Cute. Because, yeah, I really only like the one that gives you the little circular bun hairstyle. Everything else from Harriet, I don't really enjoy. I need to make a list, too. Just, like, from start to finish, what is, like, my plan for the day? Because right now I'm like, oh, I could work on this. Oh, I could work on this. It's like, I kind of want to work on the little playground right now. Even though there's 700 things I could do. Oh, is it going to rain? Way to do this. I might have to pull this up. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. That was not my intention, but it'll work. I want to finish that. I never actually finished this part of the wall, so I need to do that. How do you pay off your debt? You're so broke, Donna. That can take a while in this game. My best recommendation would be a lot of critter catching, a lot of fish, bug catching, a lot of fish catching. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if it's doing what I wanted it to do. My idea was that the stones were gonna be like the hole in the wall for the bus, and now I'm like, it's not. The vision isn't visioning. Maybe if it might help if I actually build the road. Definitely planting money trees helps a lot too. You just have to have patience with those, but if you play the game every day, it can add up. I feel like I want a simple one because I'm not trying to do crazy stuff with this road. I just need it to look like a road. And a road that goes this way. Like, this does me no good. Some of these are just so fancy. This one might be it. It's not very big. Maybe I do need one like this, but flipped. So it's 2. Let's start from the top again. I think it's... this one might be the best if I can just find the opposite one. Is there anything I want to get rid of? Probably these. I don't know what I was doing with these. Turnips are good. I just don't mess with the stock market at all. But it can be. It can be really worth it. Yeah, there we go. Crystal, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Okay. I still don't know how much I love this option. The other option would be... I'm just gonna do this. For now. I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way. Paths can definitely take a long time. Do I really have to dig that up? That's dumb. Can put a well? What about a well? I do think this is a better... Let me look at my road. Compared to my map. It is pretty far back there when you really think about it. I'm gonna do it like here. Let's do here. I have a vision, guys. I have a vision. Don't worry. The crash out is not happening. feels like a good spot, actually. Here's what we're gonna do. Maybe those weren't necessary, but it's fine. We're gonna make it work. Oh, should have known that. Still doing it, okay. I almost wonder if I need to do half of one there, and then I think this one will be a half too. It's really a little too far, but that's okay. Sorry, I'm literally just talking to myself right now. That is what a stream is, but everyone's pretty quiet, which is totally fine. So I'm like, just chatting to myself, which is perfectly fine. It's kind of nice for a Sunday decompress, calm, quiet stream. I'm here for it. The one thing I don't, this is gonna irk me now that I'm noticing it, the fact that this is clearly built for a fall Stardew Island, because that's like the fall grass underneath it. It's fine. It's gonna annoy me, but it's fine. Oh, there's the rain. Does the rain go, like, is rain hourly in this game? I think it's one too far over. So I don't know if I'm gonna love it, but we're gonna try it again. Nope. You're playing Animal Crossing as well? What is... can you remind me what your theme is, Riley? Hi, Leah. We are... Villager-wise, we're 80% of the way done with villagers. We have 2 left. Decorating-wise... 50, 60 maybe. The fine-tuning is gonna be a while. Like, there's a lot. The base layout is there. There's just a lot of additional pieces I still need to do. It's not as center as I thought it would be. My idea was that this was gonna be like a cave, and that's not giving cave at all. I almost just want to just get the cave item, because I've got one. Let me take the long way. I think all of my inclines are done now, at least the inclines that I know I need to do. I think they're all built, so that's good. Could just do these. The map is starting to look like the dang map. It's kind of crazy. I still have tons of bits to go, and clearly so much of that's got to get cleaned up. It's a lot of dirt. I think back here is going to be where I do the desert, so that's still to go. My farm's about, like, there's only so much space on the farm. Where are all your fruit trees? In storage. Except for, like, 5 or 6 of them. You're doing a normcore, just random builds. Yes, definitely share in the Discord. We'd love to see pics. I don't know what I thought I was doing here. I might have a cave. Let me check my storage. I just ran in a circle. It's fine. I think I have caves, but I don't know if I have the cave colors I want. I could use these. They're a little dark. They might work. God, these need so much freaking space. The fact that it's like 3 by 3 is kind of crazy. And that literally takes up the whole section. No, I don't. Leah, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Though it does look like they put like a tree or a shrub in front of it. This could be in vain. Who knows? How do you join the Discord, Tasha? It is linked in my bio. We would love to have you. You're doing cottagecore with all cats. Cute. Maybe these just aren't. Maybe these panels just aren't it. Or, since no one's gonna be looking, maybe I just do... Maybe I just do that. Now I'm questioning that I even did that in the first place. It's fine. I should build that back up. That was dumb. Oh, I've left no room. Hi, Mint. Can I do... This is way back there. Why did I move it so far? I made this so difficult on myself for no reason. Literally did not need to move those earlier. It's fine. Wish I could grab 2 at once, but I cannot. We're just really, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if those give, they kind of give road entrance. I'm like, I wish there wasn't a gap. The other option is to just do, no, because then it needs a roof. Dang it. Me Nintendo, thank you so much for the rose. Maybe a tree to cover the gap or something. I know, I'm like, it seems like when I look at the map, there's like trees close to the entrances, but I can only get so close. Because of the, like, I don't think I can plant a tree here. Oh, what do I know? What do I know? Well, that doesn't even do it. That doesn't even look right. At all. Me Nintendo, Alina, and Ava, thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. Just get the floating brick from the Mario collection. Maybe. Put 4 there. Can I change it to look like stone and not brick? I know, I'm like, what do I do? Could I put simple panels that look like stone? Like, could I use this path, I don't know, something with this path to blend, I don't know. I would use simple panels and face them like this way to make it feel like a tunnel. And then this side, I don't even have room for, all I have room for is the stone arch. It will look like a brick roof. I've never used those because I never need the Mario stuff for anything. That side I'm just gonna definitely have to figure out because that looks bad. I think it's Nook shopping, right? I think. Dun, 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 dun. No, it's not those. Is it promotion? I never look at these. I'm like, is that anything in here worth it? Because that's all Lego, and then it would be... Yeah? Maybe? Should I do... Let me get some of each? I don't know how this works. I don't know how these work. I've never used them before. I guess I have to use them tomorrow. I'll do... Cause it's 5 max, right? Yeah, okay. Hi, Miss Megaroo. We can also come back to that another day. Otherwise, I'll be staring at it for hours. Wow, everybody's out today. I love it. All of our little Stardew friends. Do I want to work on the... I could work on this. This area's a hot mess. There's just so much to do. I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not gonna crash out. We're not crashing out today. That is not happening. You're working on a pizza shop on your island. You're stuck. I get stuck all the time. The stone one is cute. It's supposed to replicate the path in the actual video game. It is cute. Okay, let me go look at the... I'm gonna try and make this feel a little more organic, and then... At least with the the forest, I just need to really make it it's a lot of trees, and then I need to get maybe the wood and stone custom paths, as long as I don't run out of custom path spots. That's my concern. I'm trying to remember how I did this before. I think I did it like that. Because now looking at the map, the dirt kind of follows the path all the way over this way. You know, now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I honestly should have made this path, like shifted it down, and this could almost be like the secret path from the beach to, you know what I'm saying? The community upgrades. Like, I could almost have moved this, but then we wouldn't really have the official path either. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Why are you doing this to me? Thank you. Why was that so hard? I wish you could do corners. Like, tell me why. Why can't I cover that up? Do I need anything? No, I think I'm good, but thank you so much. Thank you for the 5K likes over on TikTok. Oop. Slowly but surely we're getting there, besties. I'm not letting the crash out happen today. It really helps though having somewhat of an actual map that I'm basing this off of. Like the fact that I could just look at an existing map and say, okay, this area has this dirt that kind of goes along the edge here. Great. Now I just have to curve a bunch of it. But not all of it, because I don't want it to seem too inorganic. I kind of just pick some to curve and call it a day. Then up here, I kind of... I'm basically gonna have to... I think all of this is dirt. I wish there was unlimited custom design slots too. I really do. Like, I don't know what else to do here except... Actually, I didn't do that. That's unnecessary. It's not all. A lot of this is trees. Nope. Do you think they'll make another update? I have no idea. I was convinced for so long that we were getting the new game soon, or at least announced soon. I was expecting the new game 2027. I don't know. I don't believe in anything anymore. They said back in like 2021, 2022, that was the final update. And then here we are. So, you know, you have a city core island, your roads take up all your slots. I think that would deter me from ever doing a city core island for that specific reason. I think that's pretty good. I want to look at... No, wait. Here. I want to see what I have for Marnie. I need to change Shane's house, too. Because I've got these, but I'm not sure how these fit exactly. I know this is for Marnie. This would go in the window of one of these, but I don't think I have one of these for... I have that one. That says Elliot. That's also Elliot. Leo. Leah. So I've got these. Okay, they can maybe work. It's just so interesting how they designed this. And why is there a left and right for Marnie's ranch door? When she only has one door. I'm trying to... Which one does this go to? Sometimes this is just too complicated for my brain to figure out. Yeah, if you ever get confused, just talk to Tom Nook. He should give you what you need to work on. If he says nothing, then it's on you to kind of get up to a 3-star island. And then after that, it's kind of free for all. I wish I had a... That says Marnie window. That might work. Why does this confuse me so much? Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. It doesn't help that I have Shane's house right in front of it. I wish I had... I can't make up my mind. Nope, still wrong. It's the way they're not even... These must be from 2 different creators, which is fine. But I think then... If I want to use these are probably going to match this middle one better. even then, I'm like, will it? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna match this one. Oh, I avoid all the balloons. Have I tried Tamagotchi Life? I have not. I have not. It seems really fun. I don't totally understand the point of the game, to be honest. But I have not because I just don't think I can spend the money on it right now. I won't have time to play it. I don't have another game I don't have space to add another game into my, like, roster of games for streaming. If I got it, I would get it on sale. That's kind of my goal with most games at this point. If they're on sale, I'll probably get it. If not, eh. I don't know how I want to do that at all. That might be a different day's problem. I just love lay dirt. You used to strictly play Animal Crossing, now you play that game, it's so addictive. I hear great things. It seems really fun on what people can do and how customizable you can get with, like, what the characters say and stuff, which seems really fun and funny. Right now, my main games are this, Stardew Valley, and I need to get back into Pokopia. Bad. Why can't I get underneath it? Anybody? Okay, wait. No? Why can't I? No. That's annoying. That is the... Lucky, what you see is the map we are attempting to recreate. Keyword attempting. But so far, we're doing okay. I'm happy enough with that. Everybody's down here today. Can I help you? What is everyone else working on? If you're playing Animal Crossing, let me know in the chat what, if you're working on a specific theme, if you're working on a specific part of your island today, what you're working on next if you're not playing right now, let me know. Or if everybody's too busy playing Tamagotchi Life right now, which I would understand. How do you get so many slots for your custom designs? You have to upgrade your, pockets with the Nook Miles upgrades. It's not the pocket organization guide. That's how you get more slots in your pockets. But there's customization upgrades. I forget what they're called. Okay, girl. Got your first purple mum today? I'm not very good at breeding in this game at all. I just take them from islands. I'm pretty bad at it, actually. Maple actually is supposed to be our trash bear. We were villager hunting and couldn't find anybody across 2 days, and she kept coming up a couple times, and we said, you know what, if she shows up one more time, she's gonna be our trash bear. So her house is Leah's house, and then she just wanders in the woods as the trash bear would. I think it's kind of hilarious, actually. And Truffles needs to go. Truffles doesn't not fit the theme, but I think we're aiming for either Sebastian or Robin, and then get Robin or Roscoe, and then we need who else do we need? We need Quinn for the wizard. I'm convinced Quinn is just doesn't exist in this game. She refuses to be found. I'm gonna do... I really wish you could make actual tunnels. Like, why can't I put something on top of this to make it look like a real tunnel? It annoys me. I'm realizing now I can't technically make this connect, but that's okay. I'll survive. In theory, the goal is to just cover everything with this path, and then over time I can figure out where I want weeds and things to go. People like you amaze me. You build one house, put down 2 paths, and you're done. Shane, I have to do it in sections because I crash out all the time because I get so frustrated. And there are so many other creators of really cool islands that are just so much faster than me. I have to do it in sections. Honestly, the first time is the worst, and after that it starts to get better. With this one, I have a very specific map I'm recreating that makes this a lot simpler. Hi, Sugi! But I have crashed out a lot on this island because it's not a 1-to-1 scale, and I was struggling with that heavily. But it's pretty close. Honestly, this area here over here, if I can get some shrubs and some trees, I can definitely fill out that area. For sure. Oop, wrong way. I guess I still have my shrubs with me. Let me grab I need to plant some more fruit trees. Libby, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. I hear Mr. Bestie coughing. Okay, let me work over. Hey, girly. Let me work over here on this map again. Also, the only way I keep from crashing out is being like, okay, what mentally can I focus on right now? So, in this moment, it's this section of trees and shrubs. I probably should have gotten some... I have one cedar tree. I don't have too much room because I'm also supposed to make, like... I might as well make that look like a tree. What do you mean there's no place to plant a tree there? Fine, I'll plant it here. And you know what's gonna go behind it? A shrub. I forgot these were starts and not full-size shrubs. That's okay. You played the maze game and lost all 3 times? It's hard. We're still working on our Stardew Valley theme, Suki. It's really hard. I did it last year, and I haven't done it since. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. Let's see if I can do one here. Maybe? Maybe not? Nope. Okay. Great. I can't... Well, that's not gonna work either. Man, these trees are demanding. No, I don't. No, I think it has to be here. Because of the way I have that. Ugh. And I can probably do one. I'll do one here. Ooh, that might be too close, now that I think about it. Nope. Oh, that'll work. Sweet. Heck yeah. Okay. So, like, I don't love how many of the same tree that is. It's okay. I think the one pine tree in the middle balances. Thank you all so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. I'm getting to that point that I'm squinting because of the sun. I'm gonna have to close my blinds. Sorry, I was looking outside. I was looking at the birds. Camille, I am currently playing on my Switch OLED. I have the really cute white one. I wish that they would make the Switch 2... I wish the Switch 2 would come out in a white option, because the white OLED is everything. Okay, let me turn that, and then I'm going to turn on my lights. Hang on. Sorry for the view. Nope, that's... Where's that? But yep, I am on my my Switch OLED, I have the Switch 2, but I use that for my Forever Island. With this one, we do all of our custom, like, really special themes, so that way we can time travel and things. Okay, I want to do... Let's do some more shrubs. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Thank you for the reminder to drink water. Hydration. Or dehydration. When do you think you'll be done with this? I hope not. I hope it doesn't take forever, honestly. We have so many other themes that we want to do. Like, I don't have time to be working on this forever. But, I mean, we're getting to the point that there's still a ton to do, but it's like, it is starting to really come together. There's only so much you can do, so I don't know. That's a terrible answer. No, I'm gonna leave that, because I want this to be a shed of sorts. You're thinking of upgrading from OLED? I'm not gonna lie, the Switch 2 is pretty great. Can confirm. What am I doing here? No, wait, I'm gonna put a barrel in front of that. If I had one right now, I would put it there, but I don't. So we'll just do one of you. And that's it. While I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna grab a barrel. Because it's so pretty, I know. You'd always put a skin on the Switch 2. I put a skin on my Switch Lite years ago when I first got it. And it's still really cute. But I also understand if you want to trade in your OLED so you can get some money off of the Switch 2. I have no self-control, and I keep all my devices because I'm too attached, which is a very first world problem with me. What am I grabbing? Barrels. It does help that I can make multiple islands by having multiple devices now too, but I also understand most people don't need that. I'm gonna grab a couple of these. I'm gonna put a barrel right here just so I remember. I wish I had... I'm gonna get my storage unit, actually. I'm just gonna take it. Let me grab... Let me grab another one while I'm here. I thought I had hay, not just wheat, but I thought I had to have some actual hay. I don't know that I have room for those, but we're gonna try it. Oh, I'm literally staring at them right here. That is the right one of those. Let's put you here. I mean, there's not room. Can I not put it in front of the door? I'd like to put it more like here if it'll let me. Yay, perfect! Oh my gosh, this is actually exactly what I wanted. Incredible. I'm gonna need a lot more barrels. These are so giant. That's a stall. How do I get the dog thing? What dog thing? No? I thought I grabbed 2 barrels. Did I just grab the one? I must have just grabbed the one. That's fine. Do I not have... I'm trying to figure out what happened to my other DIY kit. I have like 4 of them. Or I thought I had at least 2, and I can't find one. I might just go make one. I need to keep a few extras on hand at all times. Camille, thank you so much for the heart me. Hi, Stardew Rachel. Hello. How are you? Was that a Taco Bell sound? It sure was. It sure was, Camille. It sure was. Taco Bell is life. Truly. What am I doing again? I've already forgotten. DIY kit. Duh. Is this alphabetical? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, we're gonna get along. Welcome. We're so happy to have you. Yeah. I am a girl who loves Taco Bell. Did I grab 100 wasp nests? I don't remember that, but we're gonna make... We're gonna make 10 and hope that's... Then we're done with it. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, besties. That's not what I meant to make here. Ooh, I could just make barrels? Wait a minute. I didn't mean to make, I meant to make more than one, but that's fine. What fencing do I need for the school area? Not much of one, really. I came here for a DIY kit, and now I'm making quite literally anything but that. You're also playing? I love it. Sundays are such a good day to decorate and decompress. That's a big DIY workbench. I guess. Sure. Oh, you need the mini one first? Then I'm just gonna make the mini one. Psych. M is before P. I do in fact know my alphabet. I promise. My pockets are full? Crime. Well, I'm coming back. We're gonna go place some of these barrels that I just built. I knew I was gonna fill up quick. She's really good. Listen, I try my best. I try my best. Can I not get over there right now? Ugh. I'm so bad at this. Hang on. Nope, can't go that way. That way is actually a dead end. This is the area that we get to that's like no man's land. We haven't done anything with it. Hi, Holly. Because a vision softly creeping. I'm gonna not start there. We're gonna start down here. So I have just a bunch of random stuff in my pockets. Hi, Millie. How's the stream been? Good. I'm trying not to crash out. I've been working on a few random things, as I do. It's like a stream of consciousness of what I end up working on this island. Is that gonna fit? No, it's not. Then let's do... I should probably do, like... Can I fit one more? Maybe. Okay, that works. Sure, it looks ridiculous, but it's fine. I have no other use for that beach, so sure. I don't know why I'm going this way, but it's fine. No, I was gonna make a DIY bench and then I just forgot. After I ran out of space. Hang on. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Bye, Suki. This area around Sam's house is next. To fix, at least. Okay. I kind of forget what else I was working on. I wanted the DIY, ironically, I wanted the DIY bench for something, but I don't remember what. Oh, I was going to customize, that's right. Thank you for the follow, Jordan. Welcome, bestie. Holly, right? The on-screen chat looks really good. For whatever reason, there's that blip where when you redeem a patches point, the reward is like blank. Haven't figured out that, but so far everything else seems to be working great. And it's multi-chat for like all three together. It's been my dream. Instead of the chat looking so bland. I love it. I'm obsessed. I think I was going to try and mess with these a little bit. Maybe the dark wood would be better for this. Marnie's wall, but then... I don't like that there's not a roof for Marnie. For her shed. I kind of see the vision with these. Okay, this might make more sense if I can figure it out, the math behind these. Because these, I think you use the tall panel, so it doubles it, but then you cover the top of it somehow, so you don't see the half of a brown cow. But it... How does one do this? Jasmine, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. My brain is not comprehending how this works very well. I'm gonna try searching Marnie and see what comes up, because originally I just wanted to do the roof of Marnie's that has the flags on the top of it, but I don't know if that I've found anything that even looks like it. The Patches Point message looked like it showed up fine, but it's the message before that, Holly, where it shows, like, redeemed reward. And I think, for whatever reason, I have it so, like, the color of the text is the color of the background, and I just haven't figured out which setting of this widget, how to fix that. So I'm just gonna type in Marnie and see what pops up. I'd like Marnie roof, ideally, but I feel like I'm asking too much by searching Marnie roof. You cover the bottom and the top. I have to think about that. Hang on. We found her, but it was not a roof. This is all outfit. I think I've actually looked through Marnie before, because I remember there being a million outfits that are very similar. Though that does look like Marnie's outfit. It's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. I could do, if I run out of space, I could, like, put... Since we don't have a Marnie, honestly, what if I just put her little outfit out? It's like, I'm not gonna do the... No, I do need the cinema. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if let me try and understand what you're saying, Jordan. Hang on. The search feature could be so much better. There's even, like, a way that you can search through, like, the internet, but the online one is awful. It doesn't work at all. So, nope. Truly. No. Yeah, so there's something going on with my reward chat option that's being wonky, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm so much happier with this chat widget now. You cover the bottom and the top will show the symbol panel. Do I have a symbol panel with me? Maybe. Just so I can see what it looks like. Not craft. Customize. Nope. That's a stall. I think this is one I already did, which is fine. I just want to see how it looks. To visualize. Okay. I was kind of hoping it would... Like, I understand it. I was hoping... Somehow, I don't know why I thought it was gonna, like, show the top and bottom. Corolla, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Basically, I'm trying to work on, if you know Stardew Valley, work on Marnie and Shane's, and on the right side of their house is their barn, and it has two empty, like, archway entrances, and I was kind of thinking this was that, but the archway would show all the way to the bottom. It's not perfect. Hi, welcome. So happy to have you. Let me pop up one thing real quick. Okay. Thought I had something there, but I don't. That's okay. I'm gonna change these beekeeper hives. Which color am I doing? The regular one? Oh, great. Then I don't have to. 10 out of 10. Nope. I'm gonna have to put everything away soon because my pockets are getting messy. Why are those so far? Am I off one? Hang on. Wait a minute. Not all of my... Ugh. Oh, that annoys me. Not all of these are off. By one. Ugh. It's gonna annoy me. Can't believe I did that. Just gonna do it this. Ugh. They're off by a half a spot. Ugh. I wish I could, like, grab it and, like, move it while shuffling. But no. I have to... Like, is it gonna be easier? It might be easier to just do it this way. What color airport do I have? I think I have yellow. The other option is I just shift the whole thing down. I don't know what I'm doing with this wall. That could have been a lot worse. But I don't think the 10 that I have is enough now that I look at it. Need at least 2 more. Why so many beehives? Because we are recreating Stardew Valley, and I always do a bunch of beehives in Stardew Valley. So we're making my farm look like how I usually do my farm. Do the hives do anything? Absolutely not. Sophia, thank you for the roses. They absolutely do not. Tellybrains, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, besties. I hope you're all having a lovely Sunday today. Brookie Cookie! I love that username. Thank you so much for the follow on the purple app. Welcome, bestie. Welcome. Could you get a walk through the island? I think you'll get an idea as we're decorating the map. So far, I mean, it pretty much... I need to make an update video. I really want to make a video, like, a short form video to post on TikTok of, like, here's where we're at with the island. Because we've been working on it since I want to say February. We finished our last island theme, which was Wizard of Oz and Wicked, back in November, right when the movie came out. And then we took a break knowing 3.0 was coming out. And then we started this a little after that. So, if you know Stardew Valley, if you know the game, we are essentially trying to do a replica of the map as close to humanly possible. The map is not like a perfect square. And honestly, some of the map in the game defies the laws of physics in terms of like you enter frame here and somehow end up over here, and it's not quite perfect. Rookie, you've never played Stardew Valley. If you all don't know what Stardew Valley is, it is a kind of like 8-bit style, probably more like 16-bit style life sim game, and it is incredible. We stream it on Monday nights. I definitely recommend you check it out. It is truly one of the best games ever. It is so much fun, and so now that we're combining kind of our two favorite games that we like to stream into one, it's been so fun trying to create this island. Slowly but surely, it is coming together. The base layout is there. We're missing our desert in the back. That's just where we're gonna place it because it's not perfect. And the far right side where the museum is, that whole area I haven't even really touched yet. I need to figure that out some more. I just keep getting distracted because there's 1,000 things to do in this game. So I did that. I'm gonna finish this before I get even more sidetracked. And I think I need after this, I'm gonna get a stone and a wood, custom design to put around the ground. And then I'm gonna try and finish this area. Not finish, but at least do a lot of it, I think, now, since the forest is pretty easy. And then we can just, like, kind of check it off our list. You're an Animal Crossing, Sims, Disney Dreamlight girly. I have never played Sims, actually. I've played a lot of My Sims. Those were, like, my childhood games, and then I got them when the bundle remake came out last year. I used to be a Disney Dreamlight girly. I got so burnt out from it. I was playing it nonstop and was spending hours and hours and hours getting all of the Dreamlight, the paths completed. And then I just stopped playing it because I, like, just finished, and then there was another paid DLC that came out, and it made me angry that they had promised this game was eventually going to be free, and instead it just became more money for more DLCs. And then I just quit, and a year and a half later, I haven't touched it since. One day I just said, not tomorrow, and I never touched it again. I put hours into that. You hate Wish Blossom. It makes you want to quit. Really? Wish Blossom was the one with the horse? I quit. I finished one DLC. And honestly, trying to do the DLC and the updates was too much. So I quit after the one DLC, which made me sad because I know it was Merida and they had really cute plaid outfits, which plaid is like, I love plaid. And I think it was also Hercules and Megara, which is like my favorite Disney movie. So I don't, of all the ones not to get, that would be the one I should have gotten, but I just got tired. And by that point I didn't care about the plot anymore. I cared about the plot at the beginning and like maybe the forgetting, but after that it was just like, here's a quest. And I love a quest, don't get me wrong. I love a quest. I love Stardew Valley because I need objectives. But at that point, you're spending hours and hours just mining for 8 shiny gems. 8 shiny emeralds, I mean. Ugh! It's the worst. I give kudos to the streamers that stream Disney Dreamlight Valley because I don't know what to talk about. You just end up, like, going in rotations, just circling, trying to get 8 shiny fairs. Sorry, I just went on a tangent. This game made me so burnt out. It was really fun, though. Hi, Random. I'm mostly Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley streamer. We're trying to play more Pocopia. I got really overwhelmed really fast, and I just don't have the capacity to fit it into my weekly streaming schedule when we're trying to finish our current Stardew Valley save. So once Stardew Valley, we're done with the current save, we're going to take a break from it and add Pocopia back into the mix. And then Animal Crossing has just kind of become our game that we continually have a theme that we're slowly working through. Well, welcome, Brookie. We're so happy to have you. Okay. I'm gonna pop over here and figure out what the heck I want to do over here. Courtney, thank you for the follow. And yes, I co-stream, I multi-stream on multiple platforms, so if you are watching and you're like, who the heck is she talking to? I do multi-stream. I am live on TikTok, the purple app, and the red app. You can find me on all the platforms. If you ever miss a live and you're like, I want to see what she's been up to, you can find all my VODs permanently on YouTube. And we have a Discord if you haven't joined. It's called Steph's Besties. It's a really good time. You should join. Because if you're new, my name is Stephanie Best, and I do tell you my last name because our community is called the Besties, because it's the best last name ever. And it is just really fun. And we name my character in most of the games that we play Bestie, and oh, didn't mean to do that. And the like world that we have in whatever game, we usually name it Bestie Land or something like that. So it's like Bestie Land. It's like Barbie Land. So everyone says hi Bestie, like they say hi Barbie. It's very cute. And then yes, our Discord is also called Steph's Besties because by you being here, you're legally a bestie. I have the greatest last name in the world, and I'm going to use it to my advantage. So yeah, you should join us. But we're just happy to have you. Why is it doing that? Can I stop? Have I found all the villagers I need? No, I need 2 more. We still need either Robin or Roscoe to fill in for Robin or Sebastian, and then we need Quinn for the wizard. Wait, I'm doing this wrong. Dang it, why can't I not get this right today? That's fine, we'll do it like that. No. But we're getting there. We're pretty close. Now being down to the last 2 is really nice. It'd be nice if I could find a spring onion pattern as well. I don't know that I have enough space to do another one. Maybe I should have done it a bit higher up. Let's try here. It's fine. I regret it. Regret doing it that way, but that's fine. I'm gonna fix it. I'll leave that there. That's kind of cute. Let's do that instead. I don't know if I can do the spring onion, because the spring onion has to go in these spots, and I can't, like... Let's just look. See what I've got. I search spring onion. So right now we're working on just the main forest. Brookie, if you want to join the Discord, it is linked in my bio. Let me also go ahead and put because I don't know if my mods are still here. That link should take you to the Discord. If you're over on TikTok, you can find the link in my bio as well. I am getting precariously close to running out of pocket spots, but for designs, but that's okay. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Let's try spring onion. I don't know if I need spring onions. But yes, the Discord is great. Ooh. Well, these are... Which one do I like better? I don't know if it's... Let me see which one... But yeah, the Discord is great because you can get notified when I go live. It is great to see my schedule as well. And we just yik-yak about a bunch of really fun things. We do movie nights. As of last week, we did our first movie night, which was really fun. And we're going to try and do more of them. I want to try... I feel like I've seen that one before. I might grab it. Just for now. I don't know how I'm supposed to use this. Let me get rid of this. That's dumb. Of course, we're so happy to have you. We ended up watching Twilight. We did end up watching Twilight. But it was actually really fun. We had so much to say. I like blinked and the movie was over because we just was a non-stop like text thread the whole time. Let's try spring onions plural and see what comes up. So we've been talking about maybe like doing it as a monthly thing and get through all of them, all 5, or a bi-monthly thing. Probably led by, the moderators. No, okay. Well, that's fine. The problem with this, though... I'm glad I saved the one. But... I don't know how I'm supposed to use it. Let me finish what I'm doing over here first. Hi, Georgie Porgy. That might be too much curve. It's better. Is it? I don't know. No, I forgot. We still need to do this. Wait. Let me curve these. Hang on. Movie night was so fun, Ash. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Welcome, bestie. Curve that too, just to... It's better. And then we're gonna... If I can get this forest semi looking good, I think that'll be a good stopping point for me today. Put up some more trees. Maybe build a quick little mouse hut. Eventually I have to figure out what I'm doing with the hidden forest. You hadn't seen Twilight since the pandemic started, really? I feel like I end up somehow watching it, like, once a year, every other year, something like that. It is a regular watch. Usually with friends, because it is truly one of the best, like, group watch movies ever. Because everyone, most people have seen it many, many times. But it's still so fun. I can't get over this. I can't get over that I've built... Basically, I stare at it and I'm like, that's the map of Africa. That I built the continent of Africa. This is South Africa. Egypt's over here. I'm not great with geography. Cote d'Ivoire is somewhere over here. But now that I look at it, what is the map for this part? Okay, so the entire outline is the dirt path. So we'll start there. Why on earth can I not put that there? Why on earth can that not go there? That's really weird. I'm genuinely baffled why that's doing that. Hi, Autumn! Welcome! We were just talking about movie night again, actually. I was like, we were talking about it at the beginning of the stream, too, and I was like, I can't get over that freaking joke with Autumn. If she pops in stream, the way that made me cackle, it was that, and then Ray, like, on top of it. So, those that don't know, like I just said, we had a movie night on Friday with the community in Discord, and we brought up, so we watched Twilight, so we brought up Midnight Sun, if you don't know, which is it's Twilight from Edward's perspective, written by the original author, and we were talking about, like, how we would read it, or some of us want to read it, some of us have read it, we would read if we had time, and Autumn said, ugh, I wish I could read, and I knew what she meant. I knew you meant if you wish you had the time to read, but the way, and I knew what you meant, but I knew how it sounded, and it made it sound like you wish you knew how to read, and then Rayanne, one of our moderators, piped in saying she thought that you were blind, and she missed some information. It was hilarious. It doesn't sound as funny now, but reading that comment, ugh, I wish I could read. It was so funny. Yeah, that is true. I think of that too now. Zara Larson's Midnight song, which probably will be my #1 listened to song based on Spotify Wrapped for this next year. Knowing how many times I've listened to that song, she's for sure going to be my #1 artist this year. I listen to her just on loop at this point. But it was so iconic. Her thinking you were blind. And that she just missed some information. Why can I not do this? Please explain to me why this doesn't work. What is this glitch? Like, is that makes zero sense. Is this will that fix it? Or is this just an error in the game? That makes no sense. That literally makes no sense. What is this glitch? What is this glitch? Ugh. Guess we'll just do this. Fine. But why can I do all of these, but I can't do that? That doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm gonna do a bunch of these. It's not a perfect system, but I guess it'll work for now. I'm hoping once I cover a bunch of this area with some trees, it's gonna blend in a lot. I'll probably get off in about half an hour. At that point, it'll be 6. 6 feels like a good time for me to end. We've made good progress on the farm, or at least on the forest. Hi, Blackton Diary. Hello. How are you? You went down a rabbit hole this weekend on Kristen Stewart's cheating scandal when she was dating Rob. Ugh. Throwback. Throwback. Okay, there's that, and then let's do... I'll try and do the trees more all at once. So let me look at this map again. I think I'll put the house, or I'll put the... I'm gonna go make a stall. For our tree mouse. No, not craft, customize. Well, hang on. Let me look at this. Let me figure this out. Because I think it'll do, if I've got... Do I have a mouse stall? I have the Desert Trader. I don't know if I have a mouse stall. I just have... I have that, and then I've got hats, and then I've got I thought I had a mouse. Am I blind? Guess we're going to custom paths again. I know searching hat mouse will get me some. Okay. Question is, how do I want to do this? So I could do that one, and then those shirts are really cute. Is that, I feel like it's... I feel like it's a bunch of short panels for these. Do I have this one already? Hi, Zoe. No, I do have that one. Okay. I just don't have the actual mouse. How did I do that? My pockets are getting real disorganized. I use that one, I use that one. I'm probably not gonna use this one. I'll just use these signs, it's fine. I feel like to do this, I should need... Let me grab a couple things. We're gonna attempt something and see if it sucks. I wish I had a way to do a roof, though I feel like it would still be a stall, but I don't have a hat mouse roof. No, not craft. Hang on. I feel like the best way is gonna be either that or this one. Maybe this one. Do 2 of these and then 3 maybe? These aren't not... People creating these in different ways is so frustrating. I'm gonna try this one. Maybe we'll try searching for hats again and see if I can find... Maybe I should have looked up this creator. We're gonna figure it out. It's fine. I'd like to do... I'm gonna search again and see if I can find it. This hat mouse thing might just take up this entire time, but you know, it has to get done at some point. Almost forgot your patches point. How could you? Let's try this again. I should have saved that person. Watch me. I have already saved their... That's not how you spell house. Oh, no. House? With an A? I was trying to do hat and house in one. That's what happened. I'm never defeating these allegations. House. H-A-O-U-S, apparently, is how I spell it. What did I... Hat house. Oh my god. I'm never escaping the allegations of not being able to spell. I just said to the mods the other day that we need to start a channel in the Discord of just all the words and misspellings that I make and just keep a running track. The other day we had dragon, and now we had house with an A, and now hat house instead of hat mouse. Ugh. I think none of them are here, so that's good. Emerald, dragon, hat house, and house with an A. That's all I wanted. Because that's the same one as these two, right? Oh, that one's Moo. Okay. I do have Moo / Dewey. Okay. So let's look at that one first, and then we'll go look at Moo. Okay. Then... How do you do that? I'm gonna save it, but huh? I'm gonna save this over the... Where'd I go? Where'd it go? I'm gonna save it over the spring onion. I don't think I'm using this. So I can't overwrite on top of a... Every single creator does these so differently. Let's try looking at Dewey again. This one seems to be a popular one that I've used a lot. If no mods are here to see this, then you've got off lightly. I know. Okay. Yep, this is the main creator that I've used before. But do you not have a... I'm not gonna... I don't have room for the train. But yeah, I don't think they have a hat... A hat house, as we're now calling it. It is a house for hats, when you really think about it. I don't think you have a mouse. You don't have a mouse one, so you just made one... I don't even have a mouse. Boo. Well, that's my sign. I'm trying to build this house of hats. The hat mouse, as I refer to him as. Now I need a red roof. Really. I don't understand how this is supposed to work at all. But if I use that and then next to the mouse with this, that might be our shot. I already forgot what I've built in design. No, I need to go back actually. So like, I'm gonna get some small panels. I'm not making a lot of sense, and I understand that. Trying to recreate things perfectly is a pain. I could time travel for mushrooms. But I want to keep this game in spring, though, so I don't know that I need them. Then we were gonna do... Okay, one for the hat, one for... it's gonna look weird. Whatever. Maybe I just put the hat sign on a... On, like, a post that goes on the front. I wish the edges could be clear. That's not that bad. That blends. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna try something. Again, I keep saying that. What if because I think I've got multiple of these. I wonder if I put... I'm just gonna grab it just to... Can I change the color or is it stuck at black? It's stuck at black, but I could put... It could be like a little shop sign, like, hey, we're open. Nope. I want to actually check before I do. I'm curious. If I were to do the hat sign... Oh, it's white. Okay, so this one has to be... Yeah. I'm gonna try just a couple ways and see what I like. The chaos in my mind is, it's all over the place all the time. I don't know how people watch me stream because I'm like, what if we try? But what about? What about? And it's... The thing with trying to build the Stardew Valley island is that there's like one creator that like really built out their island so perfectly, but for whatever reason they have removed a ton of their patterns. So we have a bunch of them, but there's a bunch that go with them that don't exist. And I have searched high and low. Patricia, she's here. And so I'm like trying to make this work. I've searched for every single Stardew Valley creation that exists at this point because, as we know, the search criteria is a hot mess express. No! I was really hoping if I put hats on a sign, it would just show hats, and you could, like, see the background. You could see the wood. I was really hoping. What am I supposed to do with this transparent hat sign? I could try, like... No, that looks dumb, too. I thought I had it. I really thought I had this one. Hi, sweetie. You started singing Wait a Minute by Will Smith. Wait a minute! Now that's stuck in my head. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Ugh. My dream. Oh, that one was what it was. I guess if I do that, it makes it white. Ugh. I'm sad. I am gonna look for... Nope. Alright, that is what I meant to do. Now she's laying on my arm. You can't really see her, but you actually can't see her at all. Patches is laying on my right arm. And I'm well aware I'm currently in the dark. Because this room is lit way over there. Let's do... No! Oh, okay, my internet's just being dumb right now. I think I'm just gonna do a temporary. I've got a red. I don't love the red, but it'll be a roof. I'm gonna make it a roof. Even that red's not that bad. I'm just gonna use... See, like this. Why? The way that's... like, actually, like a die cut because of the transparency. What if I use... No. Just made the roof say hats. I could, if I really wanted to be fun, I could be a little quirky with it. We might do this for now, because I don't have another option. I have a fun way to make a sign that says hats. Riri, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty great. And by that, I just mean they're really cute. They do start hurting my head up here after a while. Can confirm. I think I have one of those signs. It's gonna look so dumb. Oh, I do. This is gonna look ridiculous. Oh, found the DIY kit that I was missing. Because this should work. This is how we don't crash out. We just go, eventually I have to just accept what is. Now let's see if I can actually build something that looks remotely correct. That's so red. Okay, simple panel 1. I think I might have done more than I needed, but that's okay. It's a bit tall. Is that the hats one? It's an illusion. We just go with it. We just go with it. She is not afraid. Honestly, I feel like I need to do a gap in them to make it like the right height. Or I do... I thought I had a third one. Do I not? That's not the right one. I don't know if I do have a... I thought I made 3 of those. Problem is, these are a bunch of simple panels that I don't know what they are. Nope, they're all... Okay, so maybe I only did 2. Or... Let's do... Now I wish I hadn't put it that far back. Dang it! I can't make up my mind. Doing it this. Hee hee. This is what we got, y'all. This is, unfortunately, what we're working with. That looks so stupid. That looks so stupid. Hi, Amanda. Done a storefront. The red. Wait. This. Then spin it around. It would have blended. Wait. I don't know if I have a red. I have other storefronts. Michaela, we still have 2 more to go. I had to take a long break. I've had a busy couple months. I've got a different color one. Can we turn this red? If you're onto something, or if I'm going on a wild goose chase, doesn't matter. We're gonna go to see what's his face. Yeah. That's what I mean by what's his face. I forgot his name. Stop. Amanda, are you Soleil over on Purple App? They knew you were coming. We know I don't know words very well. I spelled house with an A earlier, so you know. Somehow, attempting to build this stupid hat house, as I'm now calling it, is now taking the full last half hour of this stream. Ugh. This is embarrassing. Oh, I see what you mean. For the roof. Okay. I had never thought of that. That's really smart. Behind the panels. Okay. I think I'm tracking what you're putting down. I don't think I've ever used the red one. I never thought about it. So, it's not a red roof, though. I need the red roof, really. Reddish orange. Oh. I guess. Not that these need to be anything, but we could go. We could put a little hat house. A little hat mouse. His face on it. For funsies, wherever I put him. Does that one... Even those aren't even transparent. Wanted. No, it's okay. It's a good idea. It's a solid idea. I'm already here. I'll just do it. I need to be flexible, and I'm just not. At the end of the day, that's my problem. I might go back and change those panels to the yellow option. I know. I'm the same way, and it's impossible, and I need to accept that. I need to accept that this is not gonna work perfectly. If I had to bet what month do I think I'll finish this? Oh, jeez, I don't know. Definitely not May. You guys are respectfully barely seeing me this month. After today, I can't breathe. Like, I'm so busy until we get to Memorial Day weekend. But thankfully, that is a 3-day weekend that, like, I have something planned, but at least it's 3 days and I can, like, get back, and then June picks up a little bit. But May is my busy, busy month. So, definitely not May. This year, I'm gonna say, let's go for October. October feels late. September, maybe? No, I don't want to fly. Let's aim for September. Likely October. That's so far away when you really say it out loud. Forgot it was raining here. Maybe it'll surprise me and I'll get done sooner than that. It's like, we do have the foundation done, which helps a lot. Okay, I just want to see how it looks. 'Cause this is good to know for future ones as well, though. It's a little high, but what's the other option? Let me turn around. Let me see what turning around looks like. I should have when I was over there. Do they have yellow panels? Because I am going to want to change these to... this one, but the borders just make it look bad. What symbol panel color covers do they have? Should I have gone back to Harvey? If we have to go back to Harvey, we're just ending in here. I need to... They have a light brown. They have a gold. The light brown might work. Maybe a jumper or a face standee? Maybe. This is not working the way that I wanted it to. The beige one might be the best option. I really wanted this to look cute. I'm gonna leave it as is for now. And I think that's what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna place it back. I'm gonna give it some time, let it sit, and then see how I'm feeling about it. It's not that bad. It's not great. Ugh. So much for that. I do like this, though. This is a good solution. It's ridiculous, but it makes me laugh. Okay, friends. I think that's what we're gonna call it today. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. No. I think I've got plans tomorrow night, so I don't think I can do Stardew. So I think it might be 2 weeks before we pick up Stardew again. If I don't stream tomorrow, I will try to stream Thursday. After that, you probably won't see me for... close to a week and a half. Isaiah, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, bestie. If you're over on the Purple app, we are going to go raid somebody, of course, so make sure to copy the raid message. If you are joining us on the raid, copy the raid message. If you're a sub, you can, of course, copy the sub raid message to help share the love with whoever we end up raiding. So let me see who we can find. But thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, a great rest of your Sunday. I hope the Sunday scaries and the Monday scaries don't hit you too bad. They're about to hit me hard. So I'm very stressed for this work project that I have coming up. That's why you're going to be seeing a lot less of me for a couple weeks. It's officially crunch time for prepping for that, so I'm a little stressed. So the Monday scaries for me are bad, but I hope they're better for you than they are for me. Let's see, who do we want to raid? I am not seeing anybody that's playing Animal Crossing. We'll raid this person. They seem cute. Okay, great. Okay, first I'll say bye to TikTok. Bye, TikTok. I'll see you later. And let us leave. Thank you so much for the follow over on the Purple app. Welcome, bestie. Okay, bye, friends.